Here's what most people are really terrible at when it comes to presenting material. Radical simplification. What do I mean by this? Well, you're giving me the whole entire enchilada. I don't want the entire enchilada. If you want your audience to ask more questions, be curious, actually take the step that you've asked them to do, if you had a great call to action at the end, then you can't give them everything. You got to leave them wanting more. So, how do you do this? And if we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Meredith. I'm your public speaking go-to. I have had the great pleasure of facilitating a couple of workshops this last week. And the one thing that everybody has in common is they want to give you everything. They want to give you all the data points because why? You're the expert. You're in the weeds with this information all the time. But some of us, your audience, this might be the first time we're hearing this information. You've got to keep that in mind when you're creating the content. So let's discuss what you can be thinking about. The first thing I want you to ask yourself is, what is it that I'm hoping my audience will gain from this presentation? Once you've clarified what you hope they will gain from the presentation, I want you to break that down to three key points. That's it. Three, the power of three, because people cannot retain more than three ideas at a time. So simplify that. Then I want you to take a real good look at your slides and your visuals. And I want you to ask yourself this question, and you have to be brutally honest here. Which of these slides are going to best support my message? Don't give them all of the information. Do not overwhelm your audience. When you overwhelm your audience, they stop listening, they tune out, they start checking the alerts on their phones. You do not want this. And once you've identified those key slides that are going to, yes, support your message, I want you to now look at them and I want you to ask the question, what is the one thing, not the five things, the one thing on this slide that my audience needs to hear now? That's it. Just one thing. And if there's a lot of information surrounding that one thing that's going to confuse them, or you end up competing with your slides, you're going to want to cut that stuff out. Simplify your slides, please. Go, Birdie. Go be radically simple. And if you struggle with this, and you need to get into my calendar. Why? Because you will get left behind. People will be confused. The credibility that you're looking for, it won't happen. You're just going to paralyze them, and they're going to check the alerts on their phone. That's what we don't want.